The music news for the streets, the music news for your beats, the news for the music stuff that you gonna need. We gon' talk about plugins, we gon' talk about gear. If it's news on this music, we gon' talk about it here. Let's go.
Welcome to the music news for the streets. I'm your anchor man, Something, hit the keys. And in today's newscast, we have all kinds of exciting stories from FL Studio. I've got some freebies for you guys today, but our top story today comes from Baby Audio and Andrew Wong. It looks like they've teamed up to create a powerhouse of a plugin for us. It's geared up to make transitions so much easier in your beats. It's got 18 different effects, and those effects are all geared up for transitions. But you guys know me, and you know I use it on everything, so this plugin can be used on so much more than just transitions. You can actually use it as a great multi-effect plugin as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the plugin. So when you open up Transit, it's gonna look like this. It's got that Baby Audio feel written all over it. It's also got dark mode. Boom, bam, so you can go back and forth between light mode and dark mode. I prefer the dark mode, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave it on light mode for the purpose of this demonstration. As we look here, it's got a whole bunch of different effects. So you see it's got auto pan, bit crusher, chorus, delay, distortion, 2 different kinds of filters, a flanger, it's got noise, it's got different oscillator controls, it's got OTT, it's got phaser, it's got pitch shift, it's got pump, it's got reverb, it's got spread, it's got tremolo, and it's got utility down here. I made a little sample beat as always using Transit. On this beat, it's not mixed down as always. I used Transit on all of the melodic pieces, so the only effects that I used was Transit. Then I used Transit for the transition here at the beginning, and I drew a little automation clip in here for that. I'm gonna go ahead and play it here so that you guys can hear what it sounds like. Don't forget, it's not all the way mixed down, but let's go. All right, guys, so that's the little sample beat that I put together for you guys today. Let's go ahead and hop back into FL Studio so we can check Transit out just a little bit more. So as we have Transit pulled up here, I actually have it here on the master track, and I'm gonna go through some of the presets so you guys can hear some of the transitions. This right here is the main control. So this is going to, basically it's like a wet, dry knob, if that makes sense. Right here, before I forget this too, they have these little motion knobs. So if you click this on and off, it's gonna give you motion, and the motion's gonna move from here to there. So it's gonna give you that much of the ratio of whatever it is that you're using. So basically I'm gonna turn this on, and I'm just gonna turn up this transition knob, and then I'm gonna go through some of the presets. So as you see, that's pretty dope, and it would be really easy to automate it to get that sound, you know, how you want it there in that transition. Let's go ahead and go to the next preset. And then as we look here too, it's got some presets from some of the GOATs. So obviously we got Venus Theory up in here. We got Lumberjack, Heavy, we got Eric B. Let's go ahead and check out a few more presets from some of these other creators. So again, there is a ton of just solid transitions in here. I'm also gonna play this here real quick for you guys on a couple of the sounds so you guys can hear how I use it as an actual effect. So this is gonna be the guitar that I use. Let's bypass this real quick. This was the guitar that I used on the beat. All right, but once I bypass this, I got it to sound like this. Pretty fire. This was the piano that I used on the beat. So the piano sounded like this before I had it on there. And then after I threw it on there, I got it to sound like this. So it just gave that piano so much more flavor. I threw it on the hi-hats too as well. So I'll let you guys hear what they sounded like on the hi-hats. So before I threw Transit on there, the hi-hat sounded like this. So some basic hi-hats, but once I threw Transit on there, I got them to sound like this. So again, you can use this plugin for so much more than just transitions. It's currently on sale for $59.99 right now at the current moment. I would definitely recommend jumping on this one while it's on sale because it is definitely worth it. In breaking news, it looks like FL Studio is now getting cloud service. So they have just released a new beta version for FL Studio 21.2. I know, crazy, right? Because they just dropped 21.1 and that update was fire. But this update is gonna allow you to pull samples and one-shots out of the cloud. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So once you download the new beta version of FL Studio 21.2, you'll notice here it has a little cloud right here. So if you click on that little cloud right here, it's gonna bring up all kinds of different packs, all kinds of different sample packs and stuff like that. And it's really easy to use. All you got to do is click on them and you can hear what the sample pack sounds like. So they got different samples in each one of the packs. Let's go ahead and click on this pack right here. And so as we see here, boom, there's a bunch of different sounds in this pack that you can download, you can sample, you can use, you can do whatever you want with them. So let's go ahead and listen to one. So what's cool about this as well, if you look here at the bottom, you'll notice they have different keys and BPMs, so you can change it. So if we click on this one right here, and then we go to key, we can actually change the key of it. So let's make it C. And now let's listen to it. So now you can get the key of the sample down right before you even drop it over into your DAW. And so now what I can do is I can just drag and drop this over here. Boom, and now it's in the DAW and it automatically tempo syncs. So even if I was to raise this up to like 200 and something, it's just gonna tempo sync for us already, automatically. So that's pretty fire right there. And then you can blend other samples in really easily because you can put them in the key that you want them in before you even start. So let's go ahead and get this tempo back down to 139. And so you can look through this from genre, so you can go through hip hop or so on and so forth. So let's go back to the Discover. And now we can, as we're in Discover, we can go through different sounds. So we can look through genres, types, instruments. So if we just want to find some good keys, boom, we can just click on keys and it's going to bring up all the different keys that they have here. And then we can click on something and check it out. And again, like I said before, it's really easy. All you got to do is download it. So you'll hit this download button, download, and then you can drag and drop it. So let's go ahead and check out some more. So you see just that quickly too, it downloaded already. Boom, now I can drop this over here and we have it in there. So boom, we have that over here as well. We can also look for different instruments if we want to. So we can come over here and let's look for some drums. And then boom, they have one shots. I don't know if I mentioned that. They have one shots and they have full samples. So you can get the one shots into the channel rack, and then you can get into the piano roll, and then, you know, obviously you can make your own melodies if you want to. Let's just go ahead and grab this kick real quick though. I know this isn't the most ideal kick for this beat, but this is just for the demonstration. So boom, we can put this here, and now we have a kick. You know, just that easy. And then we can keep scrolling down. And we see here we have some hi-hats. We can put those in here. You know what I'm saying? And just like that, we can get our beat going. We can get like ideas for whatever we want to do for the beat, and just, you know, make it really easy. So let's go ahead and we can search the cloud. Let's search the cloud for a clap. Boom, push enter. And then bam, we got different clap patterns right here, as you see. So if we want to, we can just drag and drop this over here as well. And now we have claps. So definitely pretty fire. You can look up BPM, you can look up key, you can look up instrument, you can look them up however you want to. But this FL Studio ain't playing. They swinging for the fences. They trying to step on all the other dogs' necks right now. I appreciate it, FL Studio. Everybody gonna follow you for this here in just a moment, but definitely an update to FL Studio. And with the new 21.1 update, now when you're you can lock everything in the key. And so now when you're making beats, you're not gonna get out of key as long as, you know, your ear is right. You know what I'm saying? You don't wanna put the wrong note in the wrong spot, but it's gonna keep you in key. And I probably dropped that first to make it easier to integrate both these two updates together. The beta version right now, all the sounds are free in the beta version, so you can use everything for free. There is gonna be a charge once the full version comes out. And they did tell me that it's probably going to change, so it's not gonna be the exact same. It's not gonna look the exact same. But I would hop on this now while you can, because all the sounds and all these libraries and all these sample packs are free until they drop the next update. All right, guys, and up next for you guys today, I've got 4 freebies for you guys today. The first freebie is called Shreddage 3 Precision, and it is a bass plugin. It's for the Contact 7 player. So as we take a look here at Shreddage 3 Precision, it used to be for the paid version of Contact, but now you can use it for the free version. It's probably one of the best sounding bass guitars out there. It sounds like this. So now what's cool about this is it has a lot of different controls. So you got strumming controls, you got different articulation controls. You also have advanced controls right here with playback sound, your transpose, so on and so forth. We'll go back to main. What I love is the multi-tracker. So as I'm gonna push this down, it's gonna sound like multiple people are tracking on this, or the guitar has been tracked multiple times to make it sound thicker. So let's go ahead and take a listen. And so with this, you get control over the bite, extra attack, pitch bend, unison blend, vibrato, so on and so forth. This is a very fire bass guitar. If you're looking for one, I'm definitely gonna leave the link to all this stuff below in the description. All right, guys, and up next, I've got 3 free plugins from a company called Platone, Plantain. I don't know what it's called, but they're offering 3 free plugins. They've got this flex reverb, which is pretty solid because it's got an EQ on there, so you can actually EQ the reverb. They have this Delay 11, and they have the DJ filter plugins. I'm only gonna do a little quick sound demo on this flex reverb. I don't have the other 2. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I didn't download them. But this reverb did look pretty impressive, so let's go ahead and check it out. So as you can see there, it's a pretty solid little reverb. We'll check it out just a little bit more. I'll skip forward just a little bit. We're not gonna listen to the whole minute, but let's go ahead and check it out from here. as you can see there, it's a pretty solid reverb. I would think that the delay and the filter plugin would be solid too, just as well. All right, guys, and up next for you guys today, I have a few deals. Our first deal comes from Zzounds. If you guys don't know about Zzounds, Zzounds is a great place for you to get gear. If you don't have the best credit, but you need to get into some gear today, you can go over to Zzounds, and they have so much gear that you can get without a credit check. You just set up some payment plans, give them your debit card information, make that first payment, and then after that, they'll take the payment out each month, and boom, you get the gear that you need. The first sale I have today is the ASM HydraSynth. I know I talked about this a few weeks ago, but this is by far my favorite synthesizer that I own. I absolutely love this thing. I love it to death. So as we take a look over here at Zzounds, they currently have the desktop version for $699, so that's $100 off. They have the HydraSynth, the keyboard synthesizer. This is the one that I own. It's normally $12.99, but you can get it right now for $10.99, so it is $200 off it. Again, I can't stress it enough. I would recommend this. And as you're looking, you can set this up with no credit check. So you can set up different plans with no credit check. And then as we look over here, they have the deluxe version for $15.99. It's normally $17.99, but it's on sale for $200 off as well. So if you've been on the fence and you're not sure if you want to get the HydraSynth or not, I would definitely recommend it. It's very user-friendly. It's easy to grab it and get into it and figure it out right away and make some dope music and some cool sounds. Another sale that they have over here at Zzounds this month is PreSonus is offering a whole bunch of stuff on sale. So they have this bundle right here that you could check out. This bundle is pretty solid because with this bundle, you're gonna be able to get a microphone, you're gonna be able to get headphones, you're gonna be able to get some monitors, and you're gonna be able to get this interface. This interface right here, I rank the best budget interface for under like $150 or so. But this is a pretty good deal. It's $30 off. And if you don't want the monitors, they have another version of this right now with just the headphones for $169, which is $39 off of that as well. And then as you're looking, they just have a bunch of speakers, monitors, headphones, all kinds of stuff, interfaces on sale right now that you can check out and grab. Everything's on sale. PreSonus makes pretty solid stuff. So if you got a couple dollars, you can get all this stuff with a credit or with no credit check as well. You can get that whole bundle and get your music journey started. You know what I'm saying, for $269, but you can set up payments for $45. And then over at Plugin Boutique, they have a few sales that I wanted to spotlight as well. So let's go ahead and check those out. So the first one I wanted to bring to you guys was RC20 is currently on sale for $65. It only goes on sale a few times a year. It is 35% off. And XO is also 35% off, so you can get that for $85 right now as well. iZotope is having a pretty dope sale. So iZotope is having a cross grade from any iZotope product. So if you've listened to me in the past and you've gotten like Stutter Edit for $10 or you've gotten any of the iZotope Elements products, you can get this bundle of all this iZotope stuff for $299. So what does that include? Well, it includes Ozone 10 Advanced, RX 10 Standard, Neutron 4, Symphony 3D, Stratus 3D, Brainworks Delay, Brainworks Boom, a bunch of Brainworks products. You're gonna get Nectar 3 Plus, so that'll help you mix your vocals if you don't know how to mix vocals, Neoverb, Vocal Synth, Insight, so you can check your mixes, Tonal Balance, so you can check your mixes, and just all this stuff, and you get Melodyne Essentials for $299. Look, y'all, this is a solid deal. I use iZotope stuff on every beat, so every song that I complete always has iZotope on there, and it's always gonna have Ozone on there. I always use Nectar on my vocals. I use that in part of my stuff. I always use Tonal Balance. I always use Insight. There's a lot of these plugins that are just so solid that I would recommend. But if you don't want to spend the whole $299, but you're looking to get into something Ozone, if you've bought into anything, like I said, Stutter Edit or any of that stuff, you can cross grade over here into just getting Ozone 10 for $79. And that's a very solid deal because that's going to help you master your tracks. If you don't know how to master your tracks, it can teach you a lot. And it just allows you to just use so much. We also got some deals over here with the V Collection. So right now you can get the V Collection 9 and Acid V for $390. So basically they're saying it's 33% off. Kind of, it just depends on the way that you look at it because the V Collection normally costs $599, but you're gonna get the V Collection 9 plus Acid V, which isn't in the V Collection. So I don't know how they kind of figured that out, but that's a good deal as well. I absolutely love the V Collection. Probably my second favorite plugin. It was first for a while, but Omnisphere retook it. And then as we look over here, we got one last deal, and this is Complete 14. It's a cross grade from any isotope product or anything like that, from Nectar or Melodyne. You can cross grade over, but it's got so much stuff from Contact to Playbox to session bassists, different session guitarists. It's got, I believe it said it's got 33 different sample libraries. So as we're looking, it's got 15 different synthesizers in here. Then it's gonna have 37 different sampled instruments. So this is very solid deal. Something else that you might want to check out if you're, you know what I'm saying, interested in trying to get into that native instrument ecosphere. This will be the way to go. All right, guys, that's what I got for you guys today. Sorry, I've been MIA for a little bit, but that's what I got for you guys today. Make sure if you guys do like this content, though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. Signing off as your anchorman, hit the keys. Until next time, peace.
Some, hit the key.